Alright guys, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's Brownman. Final achievement for Madden 2011. It's the Madden Moments. And that just requires you to beat the Super Bowl Sunday Madden Moment. This will be your last achievement, and it's worth 100 gamer score. Now before you even get to the Super Bowl Sunday Madden Moment, you have to successfully pass all these other Madden Moments. There's a whole bunch of them. Some of them are annoying, but most of them are actually not too bad, so you should be able to do them with no problem. And then eventually you'll unlock these bottom 4. You don't have to do the previous 3, you can just simply do Super Bowl Sunday. Now Super Bowl Sunday, you pretty much have to come back as the Indianapolis Colts on Super Bowl Sunday. Thing is, it's 31-17 and you have 50 seconds to do it. So first thing you want to do is go for it. And if you noticed, that's not Peyton Manning at quarterback. If you remember correctly, he's on the Pittsburgh Steelers because I made a Steelers super team, and I traded their third-string quarterback for him. So that's Dennis Dixon, third-string quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So my suggestion, make sure you have Peyton Manning as your quarterback, because then this will be even easier than how I showed to do it. So as you saw, first play I passed it in, no big deal. And then you go for a 2-point conversion. I suggest running it in because I've had I've had much success doing that. Here comes the tricky part: onside kick. If during the onside kick they recover it, just quit and start again. I've heard some people say that kicking it all the way to the back and trying to hope for a fumble is better, but honestly, I would go onside kick because that way, if you fail, you can restart without losing too much progress. And if you make it, then, well, you're at midfield. So as you can see, I recovered the onside kick. This is like my 8th or 9th attempt doing this, mostly because the onside kick failed. Onside kicks are super annoying in this game, as in most Madden games. But now I'm trying to lead my team down the field with mainly deep passes. Surprisingly, the Saints coverage of my receivers aren't that great for whatever reason. I think it's because the custom settings we set all the way in the first video are still in effect, but I know the penalties are still on. Trust me, I've tried with the onsides and everything. But still throwing the ball, still leading the charge. And you may have saw earlier, but you have 2 timeouts. If you throw the ball and you can't get out of bounds, then I suggest using a timeout because you don't want the clock to run out. And I believe there you go. Thread the needle, touchdown. Alright, then whatever you do, don't mess up the point after attempt, because that would, 1, be embarrassing, and 2, you'd have to pretty much restart. So kick this bad boy through, and now you have, or excuse me, the Saints have 12 seconds to score. So kick it off all the way to the back. And I tried to get cheeky and strip the ball and get a fumble here, but it was unsuccessful. Luckily, I still make the tackle, I think, at their 20 or 25. They're 20. So all you want to do now is, I go to game flow, but I'm really meant to pick a defensive play where like 90% of my defense is playing zone. That way it protects against the long ball. Luckily, I can get to, with Dwight Freeney, I get to Drew Brees right there. They call a timeout. 1 play left, and I'm pretty much going to repeat what happens, and the achievement is going to unlock. So this Madden moment is kind of annoying. Pretty much the onside kick has to go in your favor, or you have to restart. But not impossible. Just keep doing it until you get it, and then you will finally get achievement unlocked. Madden moments, 100 gamer score, 24 achievements out of 24 unlocked. I just showed you how to get every single one of them, just like last year. So that is enough Madden 2011 for me. Of course, unless there's DLC. But until then, guys, go to achievementhunter.com. I love every single one of you.